All right, hello. It's Save Your Health Sunday, and today, let's get this done here. There we go. There's lighting. Okay, so today on Save Your Health Sunday, this is the big day. Okay, this is my big Zack Snyder-esque, huge, epic day of days for y'all. Okay, so I've been building up to this for the past couple weeks. If this is your first time, I'm gonna do a little. Well, we're going to look back into the past right quick, okay? So get ready. We're going to do a little montage of what you've missed, okay? Please go back and watch them, okay? In their entirety. They're 30 minutes, okay? I'm trying to do these in 30 minutes for everybody out there. And yes, I've had my workout, having my drink. I had to play day today. So I'm starting off. This is a 12-week series that I'm doing, by the way, okay? So we're just part of the way into this, all right? So I wanted to start off with, fitness, wellness, and health, and how they're different, okay? How they will fight against each other, okay, and destroy you, okay, if you let them, okay? So here's the deal. The reason why I threw the Zack Snyder thing out is, so this is going to be my big, epic superhero battle, okay, and then getting them together, right, for your good. Okay, so I'm going to get into this here in just a second. Hopefully you enjoy movies and comic books. If you do, you're going to love today. If not, well, don't worry, you'll get it. But I start off with just the basics. They are all different, okay? Fitness, health, and wellness are three completely different things. Do not get them mixed. Do not try to mix them. They are three separate entities. They really are, okay? And they will fight against each other if you don't know how to use them properly, and they will destroy your life. They will destroy your world. They will actually make you less healthy, okay? They will make your life kind of a living hell of sorts because you become a slave to one of them, or one of them overrides the other, right? In a little battle of dominance while you're trying to get healthy. So this is about balance, okay? Moderation in all things. If you've never heard that, okay, moderation in all things. There's going to be a little bit of give and take in certain areas, but moderation in all things for the best outcomes, okay? For long term, okay? I'm talking about the short term 6-week stuff, all right? That's out there, or even 12-week, but long term, 50 years, okay? 30 years, 20 years, even a year, okay? For longer term, we got to talk about balance. So I talk about how those three will fight against each other for dominance. Okay, broke them out. I did a day of nothing but fitness. What fitness means to you. I did a day of wellness. What wellness means to you. A day of health. What health means to you. That was last week. Okay, and so today we're going to combine them. That's right. We're going to take these superheroes. Okay, these three very, very powerful entities. We're going to put them together. Okay, it's going to be the Justice League. All right. And so here's how this is going to work, right? So fitness is going to be Superman. Why? Well, I mean, come on, who's more fit than Superman, right? Fly around the world, jump tall buildings. Yeah, he flies, right? Super strong, super fast. All this. He's fitness, right? Wellness is Wonder Woman. Why? Well, Wonder Woman was created to take care of the world. She's all about wellness. She's all about heart. She's all about loving, giving, and protection, right? Batman, of course, is health because he's all about the numbers, baby. He's all about the facts and the numbers and the plan and the program. You know, deviate from it, and because Batman's always got a plan, right? And cool toys. Medical has really cool toys. Batman's got cool toys. All tons of money, right? Are you with me here? Hopefully you are. Seriously, just think of them in these respects. Okay, they are all very powerful. Health is the most human of them. Wonder Woman is a goddess, okay, so a very mythical thing, tough to reach and find. Okay, she came from a hidden island, right? And she's a goddess. Goddesses are mythic. Wellness, creature. All right, there we go. We're back. But she, it's a mythical creature that or person or thing that you're trying to reach out to. You're trying to find, right? We're always trying to find wellness. And in Superman, well, Superman is like this godlike thing, but still very much mortal, okay? He has limits, but you really have to test those limits to find out what they are, and you can always do more, right? You can run faster, you can jump higher, maybe you can fly. I don't know. Eventually, who knows? But you know, the more fit you are, the more impervious to things you become. Correct? Yes. Okay. And so that's how these things work. Now, if you have those three fight each other, right? If you saw Batman versus Superman, you got Batman versus Superman. Batman will win. Okay, those numbers will crush this thing over here. No matter how fit you get, your fitness will start to override everything. Your numbers will start looking bad. Okay, and then Batman gets really fidgety. He's like, I can't have bad numbers. We got to get the numbers in. So we need to do more of this, not less. We need to do more. We got to do something, right? And so those two will battle and fight and fight and fight to the death, which is yours, right? Because you're trying to reach these health numbers through your fitness goals, and it just doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Fitness will help get you there, right? But if you do too much in fitness, you do too much in here, you do too much running, too much biking, too much swimming, too much, you go in excess, these health numbers are never going to look good. Your cholesterol is going to look bad. All of your stress markers are bad. Your inflammation markers are going to be bad. Your heart health is going to deteriorate, okay? If you ever look at the heart tissue of a marathoner or any of these people that do all the long distance stuff, their heart tissue is horrendous. It turns into rubber, okay? So it can't do this anymore, right? Your heart's supposed to do this. It can't do that anymore, right? Because of all the stress on it. And vascular systems, their vascular systems look horrible too, okay? I'm sorry for all my long distance runners out there. There's a lot of nutrient stuff that y'all need to be doing for yourselves, okay? To take care of those and wellness stuff. This is where Wonder Woman comes in, right? Wonder Woman didn't want to fight either one of these two. They don't really want to fight her because she's mythic and she's hot. So they both would much rather date her than fight her, especially Batman. We see you, Batman. We know. All right, so anyway, so you got this wellness thing in here. Now, if wellness takes over and you don't do as much fitness because you're just wellness, right? Oh, I'm just going to eat better. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to stay away from all the stress. I'm going to hide away from the world. Okay? Wonder Woman, she hid away from the world. She hid away because she was afraid of the world. She was afraid the world would misuse her, mistreat her, do bad things to her island, right? She was hidden. Seriously, watch the movies. Wonder Woman was awesome. Second one, Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be awesome. Anyway, so Wonder Woman, this mythical thing, she was worried about being abused, okay? And with that, she starts to get out in the world and helps make the world a better place. She just has to be strong enough to not be misused, and you have to do the same thing. If you focus too much on the wellness thing, to where you forget about fitness, oh, I don't need to go run and do all that other stuff. I can just be home. Well, no, you can't chant yourself to health. Okay, you'll be less stressed, but you won't be in the world at all. You won't be able to deal with the world. Right? A little bit of it will help out, and then you forget about the health stuff. Well, I don't need to look at all the numbers over here. Those don't matter. I'm well, and then you just kind of go out eating whatever you want because you feel good. I mean, it doesn't really work that way. And once again, you're just trying to hide from the world. You can't do that. So you have to get into the world, all right? And that means having some fitness and having the health. Now, if you focus... Well, I've talked about focusing too much on the fitness. You can run yourself to death, quite literally. If you're a stickler for the numbers, okay, for all the Batman and Batwoman people out there, okay, that love to hide in your bat cave and crunch the numbers and watch all the stats, and that's it. And you love the cool toys. If there's not a cool toy to do it, it ain't worth doing, right? Superman, no toys. He just goes out and does, right? Um, so if you're a stickler for the numbers over here, it will just destroy everything because you're so focused on this number. You will stress yourself out and you will kill yourself trying to achieve these perfect numbers, right? Just realize these are, they're not rules, they're suggestions, right? It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, okay? Everybody's cholesterol numbers are not going to be the same. Why? Because we have different genetics, right? Different needs, stuff like that. So go back, watch those. Now here's the cool part. Here's why we're here today, okay? I'm getting on my pulpit, people. Get ready. I'm going to preach. I'm bringing the message today, baby. All right, so we're going to take Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman. We're going to bring them together, a little Dawn of Justice, right? Because, well, we got this one really bad thing coming here trying to attack us, okay? And I ain't talking about Doomsday, okay? Doomsday is like cancer, okay? It's one big, bad, nasty thing, but you can defeat it, right? Cancer is highly defeatable now. There's a few that you can't, but I mean, look at the numbers on survivability rate of cancer now. It's incredible. Okay, the notorious RBG. Okay, how long was she fighting cancer? Okay, and doing really well too. Seriously, I mean, incredible. Is monumentally incredible what we have been able to achieve through some good science and incorporating wellness into that, incorporating the fitness into that. Okay, taking all these things together. And you look at places like Cancer Treatment Centers of America, places like that incorporate all of them, and man, the survivability rate now is it's incredible. Just because they've taken all of them together. So here's what you do: you take some numbers for measuring. Okay, you got your Batman over here. Here's the measurement. Here's plan ABC. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, in a place where you can be at peace with things. You're not stressed out, but you're also motivated to do this fitness thing over here, okay? Which is some of the diet, a lot of the exercise. The wellness is partly diet too, okay? But it's focusing on how well the food makes you feel and how well the food makes you as a person when you start looking at the meals, as opposed to, I've got to just hit my macros. Macros are over here, okay? That's Superman. I got to have X amount of protein and carbs and fats, and this is my structure on that, right? Batman's saying, well, you need some vitamins. Wonder Woman's over here going, that's all cool, but, well, how'd you feel after you had that meal? Did you feel fulfilled or satisfied? No. Are you hating life while you're eating it? Don't do that to yourself. You want to be stronger, you have to enjoy the meals. You have to enjoy the process, right? So, it's about getting the macros and the micros and, putting it in a format in meals that you enjoy and you feel good after you have them. You feel good having them, right? If you're eating tuna and rice all the time, unless you're a robot, you're just going to hate life, and eventually you want to spice it up a little. Spices are good. Spices are very good. So that is the bringing these together. You have your facts, your stats, your numbers that you want to hit, or your measuring sticks, okay? Here's where we are. Here's where we like to go. Here's the measurements going between those. Here's maybe some optimal numbers, because you got the regular medical numbers, you got your optimal numbers for when you start looking at your blood type and your genetics and everything else, and that filters in, and the numbers look a whole lot different, okay? And same thing on the fitness side. Same thing on the wellness side. Really, fitness side, knowing those things helps you figure out what you should be doing, what you're going to be best at, okay? Are you made for more cardiovascular stuff? Are you made more for stretching yoga stuff? Are you made more for powerlifting? Are you made, did you win the genetic lottery and you can do all of them because you're Superman or Superwoman, right? Or Wonder Woman. So, it's knowing those things takes a lot of stress off your plate, helps you figure out what you should be doing, and that's how you combine them. You take the science stuff, okay, to help out with this fitness thing over here, and the wellness component really helps round them out, gets them all together to where they are a benefit to you, and they actually help benefit you and your life and the world around you. Because as you get healthier, okay, you live in a state of wellness, okay, because wellness is a state of being. You're either in wellness or dis-ease, okay? You're either in ease or dis-ease, right? So you round those things out and you get to where, okay, I'm having my macros, but I enjoy my foods because they taste good and I feel so good while I'm on them, right? And oh yeah, I'm hitting my numbers, not exactly perfectly all the time, but I'm at peace with that because I'm getting better at it, right? And that's how you take these three together. This way, if a doomsday shows up, you can battle them easily. Your fitness will take a major hit, okay? You might even feel like you die, but you will come back, okay? Superman comes back, by the way, okay? Every time he comes back. Why? Because the more fit you are, you know, survivability, right? And you will regenerate and you'll do better. That also means getting some sun because we are actually sun powered. Vitamin D, okay? We get vitamin D from that big yellow flaming thing in the sun. Think of Superman as just being really good at synthesizing vitamin D, like way better than us. Why? Better bones, better muscles, better tendons, eyes, everything, right? Realize vitamin D does all that stuff for you. So if nothing else, Superman is a testament to the power of vitamin D and getting some sun. Just saying. So, while Batman stays down here in his little dungeon of batness, his little bat cave, goes out at night, sleeps all day, you know he's pale. He needs some sun, okay? He's in a major depression, if you didn't know, okay? That's why he doesn't like Superman all the time, because Superman's just like bright and cheery and fly guy all over the place, and Batman's like, ugh. You and your Fortress of Solitude up there in the sun. I'm down here in my bat cave because I'm Batman. And Wonder Woman's like, dude, lighten up, chill, come up here to party. And Batman goes, ugh. Okay. It's Wonder Woman, man. Come on. Of course he's gonna say okay. He's depressed, not nuts. Who's not gonna want to dance with Wonder Woman? Anyway, but I digress. Anyway, but you take care of that doomsday, right? Doomsday is supposed to be this unbeatable thing. Well, you can beat it. It is beatable. We beat it all the time. Doomsday could be depression. It could be cancer. It could be some other metabolic disease. It could be COVID. It could be a flu. It could be whatever, okay? Pick your doomsday. There's a lot of them out there. Now, my Zack Snyder cut. Okay, so if you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry, you might get a little bit lost here with the Justice League, but you have this incredibly powerful new god show up to take over the world, right? Spoiler alert, he loses. I'm ready to see the new version for this, but he's not the real bad guy. He's the harbinger of bad that's coming, right? Which means you start getting some really weird bad numbers. Okay, maybe you have a cancer, or another cancer, you got a stroke, or you have these other things that happen, right? These are a lot of times warnings of other things going on within your system. Okay, maybe these three have been battling it out, right? And then this thing shows up. You're like, whoa, what was that? And it will win if these three don't get together. Once these three get together, the main characters here, they help out with some of the fitness. They help out with some of the wellness. They help out with some speed, right? So, and you got the Green Lanterns too. Green Lanterns are actually imagination. You want to talk about them because it's all power of thought with the rings. I got my ring on, by the way. So it's all about imagination, power of thought. Getting through fear, okay? Always seeing the light, being the light and moving forward, okay? That's what the Green Lantern is, essentially. I know, see, comics are very, very deep, if you did not know that. So, anyway, so you really have this really bad thing come up. You've got the Harbinger that shows up, but there's something even worse that's showing up on a planet called Apocalypse. That's sure to come and take over everything and turn you into a slave. If he doesn't kill you, he will turn you into a slave of his. A slave how? Well, taking medications you shouldn't be taking. Being stuck in a chair, being stuck in a bed, being stuck in life, basically being stuck in a living hell, okay? And the only way to get out of that is you got to have these three together to do it. Wellness itself can't do it. Health itself can't do it. All three of those, okay, all three of those have to come together as a team and dispense some justice on that thing, beat it down, and send it away, okay? This way, it doesn't take over your world and put you into a living hell of dis-ease that you can almost never escape from until they get together, all right? Seriously, you can't outwork it. You can't outwish it. You can't outstat it, okay? You have to take all those things together, all right, with some imagination and a little extra willpower. That would be the Flash, is some willpower and really self-reflection. If you want to get deep on that one, a lot of self-reflection on for the Flash. Essentially, it's the Flash is like introspection. He's always trying to look inside of himself to find something better. Okay, seriously. So you have all those. There you go. Oh yeah, and Aquaman, just to throw it out there because Jason Momoa, Aquaman is this overwhelming sense that you will accomplish anything. There is no obstacle out there, period, because you're the king, right? Or queen. You're the king. You can defeat anything. Sure, because you're Aquaman. Dude, you're the king of Atlantis. Who's going to touch you, right? Best. It's a little cocky, but if you're going to beat those things, you have to have a little bit of that cocky, I will beat it attitude. Okay? Certainly, the comics are deep, people. They're very deep when you go below the surface. Whenever you get past the tights, okay? You get past the spandex and the capes. Very deep, introspective stuff. That's why I love them so much. So that is my big Zack Snyder Cut edition of Save Your Hell Sunday. My Justice League version for you. So here's the deal. Bring them together, okay? Unite them, okay? Get your Superman, get your Wonder Woman, get your Batman, get your Flash, get your Green Lantern, okay? Get your Aquaman, because he's there. Maybe even a little Martian Manhunter. That would be his spiritual side, a little bit. Anyway, but so bring those together. Find a way to do it. If you need some help, contact me, okay? And we'll talk about that. I won't do it all. I have other friends out there that I enlist to help you do those things, okay? It's not a one-man show here, all right? Engineers need other people in other places to make things happen, right? We don't just draw a building and have it built. No, we got to have other ground crews and everything else come in to build the thing. And you got to get out there and hammer a little bit, right? Do some building yourself. So there you go. That is Save Your Health Sunday, the big epic tale of you and your health and your wellness and your fitness together. Because together they'll win. Divided, you'll fall. That's all there is to it. So I hope you enjoy this. Please share it out there for all the comic book nerds like myself, for them to enjoy this. Because for everybody out there's reading comics and you're doing this, okay, or you're watching the movies and you're doing this, dude, go out and be a superhero, all right? Do the work. Go buy your cape and your boots, okay, and then be worthy of wearing them, all right? So next time you go to Comic-Con and you show up dressed up as Batman, Superman, whatever, you look the part, okay? And not only do you look the part, you act the part. If nothing else, you are the part. The goal is to see them and, well, emulate a little bit. That's why I love Superman, okay? Superman is my fave. Seriously, there's nothing better. To this day, I still cry when I watch Man of Steel. Okay, it's moving. I know. You just learned a lot about me, didn't you? So, but that's it. Emulate these people, okay? Ladies, if you want to be Wonder Woman or Hot Girl or Catwoman, sure, why not? We all love Catwoman. She really is an anti-hero. Sure. Anyway, so I will leave you with that. Do good things for yourself every day. So you do great things for other people every day. That's why we're here. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. Share this out to anybody who needs to hear it. Come back next week. We're going to start breaking these things down. Okay, so we're going to start talking about different elements of fitness. We're going to talk about some different elements of wellness. We're going to talk about some different elements of health. Okay, over the next several weeks. This way you get much more understanding of these things. Okay, and we're gonna pop out here too. By the way, that's right. We're gonna be on the floor doing some of this, so it might get a little bit loud on occasion, but it's usually quiet around here on Sundays. So this way you get to see some stuff. I'm gonna demonstrate. You get to watch these bad boys in action. That's right. You want to see those in action? You know you do. You might even see these bad boys in action. Who knows? I might even do some sprints or something. I'll see if I can fly. I will make you believe a man can fly. I might have a cool one. I might try something fun with this little camera setup for that. Anyway, I've gone nuts. I'm sorry. Have a great day. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. I will see everybody next week, Sunday, 1 o'clock, Save Your Health Sunday right here.